Hello, dear friends. My name is Papa Mayele. Ever wondered why the elephant has a long trunk? Well, here's a fun fact. That was not always the case. So what do you think actually happened? You don't need to wonder anymore. Here's the story.
A very long time ago, elephant had a very small nose in the form of a snout. It wasn't a bad nose, but it wasn't the best nose to have either. Because he was so large, elephant took his meal times very seriously and ate often to keep up his energy and strength. But this exercise was extremely uncomfortable for him because he always had to go down on his knees to drink water or eat anything. And you can just imagine what a painstaking process that was. One hot day, elephant went to the river to have a long drink. As usual, he got down on his knees and began to lap up the water to quench his thirst. Crocodile went swimming past and noticed elephant at the water's edge.
That looks like a yummy meal.
Crocodile thought to himself, and proceeded swiftly and gently, just under the water's surface, to catch elephant for dinner. Calculating his movements stealthily, he lunged up out of the water and grabbed elephant by the nose with his teeth. Elephant was so startled and tried his best to pull himself away, but Crocodile had a firm grip on his nose. Unfortunately, none of the two wanted to let go. Crocodile tried to use all his weight and strength to pull elephant into the water, but elephant was way stronger than Crocodile. But because he was really caught unaware and was in no way prepared for a fight, he struggled to let go of Crocodile's grip. He dug his heels into the sand and pulled away from Crocodile, while Crocodile returned the favor. With every pull and tug, elephant's nose stretched out more and more. After battling for more than 2 hours, Crocodile finally gave up and elephant quickly scampered away into the bush. By this time, elephant's nose had extended so long and was dangling down almost to his feet.
Oh no, look at my awful nose.
He thought to himself.
Not only am I as big as a mountain, now I have another thing added to my sorrows. And everyone will now have the perfect excuse to make even more fun of me.
He was so distraught and embarrassed that he decided to hide himself in the bush, away from everyone. In due time, elephant began to notice that life had actually become much easier with his unusual nose. Not only was he able to reach food with no hassles, drinking water became no form of trouble at all, and the constant kneeling down to access the simplest of things had now become a thing of the past. In fact, reaching up at the highest of branches to pull down the tastiest fruits and leaves was such a painless effort. So elephant came out of his hiding and went about his activities with a new confidence about him. Very soon, many of the animals around him, and especially his relatives, also started noticing how his life had changed for the better, and they too wanted to also experience the benefits of having a long trunk. After they found out how this happened, his relatives, one after the other, began to visit the river and taunt Crocodile to try and pull them into the water. And just as unsuccessful as he was the first time, Crocodile was not able to get any of them into the water. Eventually, they all ended up with long and lovely noses, while poor Crocodile always remained hungry. So to this day, all elephants still have their long trunks rather than a small snout, while Crocodile learned that it is a total waste of time and energy attacking elephants when they drink at the water's edge.
So there you have it, dear friends. That's how the elephant landed himself a long and beautiful nose. This may be just a silly story to some, but what can you take away from this? Well, the worst of conditions or situations in life will never really change who you are, but they could actually shape and make your life better.